Hey everybody, today is January 18th, 2023. Trying to carry on with these daily inspirational messages. And I've switched my setup a little bit. I'm in my yoga studio at the house, and I'm going to try and switch my location for some of the work that I do, just that I can really feel myself in the space and remind myself exactly why it's important for me to hold on to my teachings. Um, I had a therapy session today that kind of spiraled me into a weepy day, and it was because it's really hard sometimes to get somebody to understand how important my teachings are to me. And, I understand that there's a pathway that I have to figure out still and become financially supporting of myself within another 8 years. And I understand that what I am trying to wrap my head around is how to keep holding on to these teachings that give me confidence and strength and grounding, and turn it into a business that I can do that. And it might mean that I have other avenues that I work through to make more income, and I'm okay with that. I've been looking for some other employment and it's just not falling into place, so it means that it's not meant to be. The tarot card that I pulled this afternoon was the Queen of the Nagas, and it basically is a card that says that I'm being divinely protected right now at the moment, and that a negative situation was being avoided by it dropping away. Go figure. I just went through a breakup, and it's hard to think that that may have been it. But it was causing me some emotional suffering on my own, and it needed to have a pause for a while. I'm going to read a poem from somebody that I also followed on Instagram for a while. I don't think I've seen anything from this poet, but it's by Pierre Alex Jonty. I may not be pronouncing that correctly, but it's called Sparking Her Own Flame. I'll get it right with the camera at some point. And it goes like this. Let the name of love dance on your tongue. Let it find room in your ears. Let the good it has done to you never turn into ashes, and never let the bad become a brush fire that swallows everything good. Love in the wrong hands will always be a deadly weapon, but in the right heart, it's heaven on earth. Your heaven will come. And so I am trusting that the universe is going to deliver when it's time for me to have a partner, somebody that embraces my heart just as much as I embrace theirs. And I have been in a lot of reflection today. My mentor posted something about a chant that we sing in yoga. I do sing it. It's called Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And it basically translates into may everybody be happy, healthy, and free. But what he talks about is the part that a lot of people leave off, which I had forgotten in its translation. So I'm going to read his post to you. He says, I hope that this note finds you happy, healthy, and free. And yet sometimes those things seem so far away and almost impossible to embody. To be honest, I find that often one of these things seems to be missing or lacking in my own life. One day I feel down, another I feel physically out of balance, and the next tied down by life and circumstances and anything but free. Lokah, Samastah, Sukhino, Bhavantu. And yet, almost every day and every class I repeat this ancient mantra to you and yours, to and all for all beings everywhere. It's referred to as the prayer for universal well-being. Normally, we stop the translation after the may all beings be free part, but it doesn't end there. It ends with, and may the thoughts, words, and actions of my life contribute to the well-being and freedom from suffering for all others. The prayer asks of each of us to be a compassionate participant, to take action. Thoughts and words and prayers are great, but what will we do? So on those days when happiness, health, or freedom seem to be missing in my own life, I remember the end of the prayer and consider how can I be of service to others, even just one other being. Then often I find a way to bring balance back. I find that when I can bring a smile or laugh to another, it comes back to me. When I take care of my own physical form with good food and exercise, I am better equipped to show up and teach others to embody this physical form from a felt experience. And when I sit and sing and dance and play and run and give myself the gift of freedom, I remind myself and others that freedom and joy is right here, just a breath away. This is the yoga that I am seeking and trying to best to share. May we each be of service to our friends, family, neighbors, community, and far beyond. I believe this is our duty as students and practitioners of yoga, to indeed take the practice off of the mat, to love our neighbors and show up moment to moment to the best of our ability. Thanks for staying close. His name is Peter Walters, and you can follow him on Instagram or Facebook. He's an amazing teacher, and I was really grateful and blessed to have mentored with him in 2020. So, yeah, the chant and freedom and this boomerang of when we teach, right? The ability to feel the energy in the room and see somebody let go of something and go, I need to do that too. The amazing vibration of the room laughing, and you embrace that as a teacher because you're helping cultivate that between students. That's something that doesn't come from any other job that I've ever had. And it's what I need currently. And so I'm sticking with it as long as I possibly can. I hope that wherever you're at today, that you've had a community or somebody that's been of service to you in that way, just as Peter had mentioned, to help lighten our loads. As yoga teachers, that's really what we're trying to do, is to create these environments where the release comes through the energetic shift of the breath and the movement. And it's through that energetic shift that we feel light and free and hopeful, and we can trust and have courage and willingness and devotion and all the beautiful things that this practice has to offer. Yoga is such an amazing way of life. And I'm so grateful to have fallen into it, and I don't want to fall out of it. So I need to show up a little bit more for myself and find the avenues that are going to keep me in this process of teaching and offering wellness ideas or programs or whatever it is to help people become more free in their physical form. So I am going to attempt to chant Lokah Samastah. I just chanted in another video and I scrapped it. I'm going to turn the lights down and settle in, and we'll see how it goes this round. All right, I hope you enjoy. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samastah Sukhino Bhavantu. All right, everybody. That's my rendition for tonight. I hope that you're in a space that you can start to feel free. I hope that you have the ability to crack another layer open on the heart. And I hope that you can tune inward into the deeper, dark corners of that vault that's within us that holds the mystery to that inner peace. All right. Be well, everybody. Cheers.